What's going on, everybody? So basically what we're going to be doing in today's video is I'm just going to be looking at a Destiny gameplay, analyzing it the best that I can, and I'm just going to kind of go over some things that I think might help newer players, less experienced players in the Crucible. And bear with me, this is my first video. It's going to be real raw, it's going to be real cringe-worthy at times. No intro, no outro, one take on the voice. So I'm just going to give it my best shot, and we're just going to see how this turns out. So today's gameplay is a competitive match in Destiny. I solo queued in on my Titan, which I don't normally play. I normally play on Hunter. And I think this is being played around 2500 glory or so. So we're up in the Fabled ranks, and solo queue, just seeing what it's going to look like. It's a game of survival, which basically first team to a certain amount of eliminations, and then you start getting knocked out. And that's how the game goes. So here basically it gets into my first encounter. Now, when we look back at this clip, you can see I go around the corner and I can check my mini map. I see him on the right. I know it's going to be at close range, so I pull out my shotgun. And the best way to avoid gunfire is to slide through doorways, which is what I did. Unfortunately, he was charging a handheld supernova, which is going to kill you that close every single time. But why I liked that clip was the fact that I utilized sliding out of a doorway just in case he were to have had his shotgun out. He would have landed a shot on me, kind of like So we're down 4 lives to none, pretty much out of this one. Bad first round, it happens. But the best thing to do is just focus on your own personal gameplay. This was just a bad death. I wasn't paying too much attention. We were down and out, and you know, I turned the corner and got popped. So I had a bad round, 1 and 2 in the first round, and we got beat pretty bad. So you know, when you're playing solo, you can't really communicate with your teammates about what you want to do, what you want to change moving forward. So you kind of just got to take matters into your own hands as a solo player and just do the best that you can to be a team player. And that's kind of what I started to do in round 2, and you'll see a little more in round 3. But you know, just playing sound, helping your team, not playing overly aggressive, not wasting your team's lives. In a game like Survival, if you stay alive, it's going to pay dividends in the end, because potentially your teammates are staying alive, and then you have more lives overall. So here I get the heavy ammo. You'll notice that whole time I kind of guarded the heavy ammo room. Heavy ammo is the best thing to have in this game mode. You can see these guys are stacked up on top of each other, and then I come in and get this last guy. But the best thing about having heavy ammo is 2 things. 1, the enemy team doesn't have it, and 2, your teammates don't have it. You can't always rely on your teammates. I like to play the heavy ammo as best I can. Sometimes it's a hot spot for kills, but sometimes people just ignore it. You'll see a couple times in this match I get the heavy ammo. You always want to kind of play your, when it comes to survival, you always kind of want to play that around the heavy ammo. It's such an important aspect of competitive Destiny. So we took that round 1-1. We're starting to play better as a team, and starting to get supers. So this is where you have to pay attention to supers. It's really easy to get sidetracked and ignore the supers. The next thing you know, we're here where we are right now. They've got 4 and we have 1. If they wanted to, they could wipe us and take this whole round. That'd be not very smart of a way to play, but I've seen it happen. So, you know, checking some shots here and there, throwing a couple grenades, just staying active, staying alive. Here, another example of that around the corner slide play. I see him, I'm getting shot from behind, I know this is my only play. Go into it full speed, slide. He's got his grenade launcher out, misses his shot because I slid past it. 1 shot, he's down. That's the best way to handle corner engagements. I've got the heavy ammo now, playing a little bit more confident. See, they're going to get the heavy ammo. I knew this guy had rockets, so this was kind of like a suicide mission. I didn't expect to live. I didn't realize he had ward cliff, but once I realized that he did, I really thought I was going to die. So about here, I realized he got ward cliff, so I thought, you know, I'm going to die. I'm going to take him with me. I get the kill, but also have the presence of mind to pick up the heavy ammo in the midst of a gunfight, which knocks this guy out, and potentially could have got this 3rd guy had I had a better shot. But the key to that was staying calm, even under pressure, and having the presence of mind to pick that heavy ammo up. So here I'm shot from behind, and you know, we make bad plays, and this was a bad play. I land a couple shots here, and I get confident, I get his shields down, but this shot with the Malicious Birthright, I should have left. because he pulls out of West of Sunfall, and those 180 hand cannons are so tough. They're so quick. I was one shot to the body. He hit me in the head. It didn't matter. I should have turned around and ran out as soon as he hit me with that birthright shot. It was just not a good fight for me to take. And that's kind of the balance you got to find between playing confident and playing smart. So here, this is where being a solo sucks, because we cast 3 supers here, or 2 supers here. Boom, boom, we both cast at the same time. If we were communicating, that wouldn't happen. It doesn't need to happen. As you can see, mine was wasted. His won us the round. So that's just the unfortunate aspect of playing as a solo player. So you can see I'm starting to do a little bit better. I got 10 elims at this point. Brought the KD up to 2.5. I've been noticing as the game's gone on, though, there aren't as many close range engagements as I'd like. I also noticed that we lose a teammate during this round, so I believe after this round is when I decided to make the switch off of shotgun. And I included this because it just looks like I hit a lot more shots than I get credit for, and it also looks like when this man pulls out a handheld supernova, he's got some sort of an overshield. If that's something that's in the game and I just don't know about it, you know, make fun of me in the comments, but I'm not sure, because that hit and that hit and his health bar did not change, and I think I even saw damage markers on that. But that's Destiny, you know, it is what it is. You have moments like that, it's funny, you laugh about it. But yeah, I'm not liking the way this game's going, having a shotgun on my primary. Shotguns are really, really strong in the Crucible, but sometimes you just need to take them off, and that's where being a versatile player can really pay off, because you'll see in this gameplay that had we had a strong team, me switching off of my shotgun put our team in a much better position to win, because the opposing team was just refusing to adapt to it. So in this play right here, I did the right thing by pushing in, but I probably should have went for the shoulder charge kill, and unfortunately it was a bang bang kill and I was eliminated. But that's kind of the play you want to make there. You really can't do anything else. You got enemies on both sides. I wanted to push that, and I did push it, and I probably should have just went for the shoulder charge. But again, you make mistakes, you learn from them. So I decided to switch to the sniper here, because like I said, I didn't like how the game was going with my shotgun out. And this isn't a flashy gameplay. It's not about hitting the best clips, it's not about being the best player. It's about being efficient. So this doesn't look very cool. It's a hard scope, and I looked down my scope for 5 seconds and I hit a guy walking backwards not looking at me. That's not cool, that's not exciting, but it's efficient. And playing solo in competitive Crucible, playing with a team in competitive Crucible, it's all about just being efficient. If everybody on your team is efficient, you have a much better chance of winning overall. So you don't need to go out and be the best player. Just be the best teammate. Be the best version of yourself that you can be as a Destiny player. Not everybody's a Slayer, and not everybody, just be the player that you are. So here I like this. I get hit with a shotgun bullet. I go for the shoulder charge, guaranteed kill. And luckily this Warlock gets stuck in his glide animation with a shotgun out. And again, with that weird reduced damage thing handheld, I could have killed him without him killing me with that grenade. But I liked that clip because I was dead, and I somehow turned it into 2 kills. There was no way I was going to make it out of that alive, but I turned it into 2 kills. And that's what you have to do. You have to take advantage of your situation, make the most out of a bad situation, because more than likely you're going to get stuck in a bad situation. So here I get a quick snipe, you guys saw. And then this is kind of that's a bad play. I think I thought I'd have my shoulder charge. He was a bad player as well, so I got away with it. You really don't want to push into the open like that, and we're down a man. It was not the right play. So here it's 2v2. We're going into overtime, and this is a round we should have won, honestly. I take this guy out, unsuspecting. It's 2-on-1, and I make a bad push right here. This is bad. He hits me clean with the birthright and cleans me up at the Sunfall. He did that to me earlier, then he does the same thing to my teammate. Again, I'm solo. I can't communicate with my teammate, but I should know better. I'm probably better than that player, so if he wants to make a move, I can follow him, but me running in like that, no communication, knowing that I'm at the top of the leaderboard on my team, it put everyone in a bad spot, and we lost because of it.
5 lives left.
Again, having a team changes that whole dynamic though. But you need to understand how to play as a solo player because you're not always going to have a team. So this is it. This is the game. This is the final round. There's a lot of supers. I'm just playing safe. I'm not dying. This guy hits me with the most delayed grenade launcher shot I've ever seen in my life. And then this right here, I don't know about this. You guys can be the judge and let me know what you think. But this really looks like a headshot. And not only is it not a headshot, it's nothing, and I'm dead with the Wardcliffe coil. So you guys let me know what you think about that. I don't know. I think it's kind of cheesy. Either way, 2 lives to 2 lives, we're still in it. Sometimes having a 3v4 is even better because there's less of you to die. This guy comes in with a Fist of Havoc and he's real stupid with it. And gets himself killed by me. Unfortunately, my teammates didn't bother running. So now we're out of lives. I think I've only died once this round and we're out of lives. So that just goes to show if everybody can be efficient and cut down this lot. I'm the last one alive. There's no way I'm going to take down all 5 of them. I make a really stupid play here and just run right out in the open on the sniper. I don't know what I thought I was going to do there. Either way, that's the game. I hope you guys learned something. I hope this wasn't too bad. I'm going to refine things in the future as far as making videos go. But if you enjoyed it, as a new YouTuber, I would appreciate if you leave a like on it and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to upload as much as I can, and I'm going to do the best I can to just get better with every video. So thanks again for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.